The cat was not moving. It was lying in the grass. The cat was black and white. It was a pretty black and white cat. It was cold outside. The cat was lying on its stomach. It was dark outside. The porch light shined on the cat. The cat looked at Sissy. "Mom, can I have the cat?" she asked her mom. Her mom came outside on the porch. She looked at the cat. "That is a pretty cat," her mom said. "Can I have it?" Sissy asked. Her mom said no. Maybe the cat belonged to another family. Maybe the cat was wild. If it was wild, it might bite Sissy.
Long ago there lived a king in Greece named Midas, who was very wealthy and had all the gold he could need. He also has a daughter whom he loves so much. One day he saw a Midas satyr, angel, who was stuck and was in trouble. Midas helped the satyr and asked for his wish in return. Satyr agreed and Midas wished that everything he touched would turn to gold. His wish was granted. Very excited, Midas went to his wife's house and his daughter touched the pebbles, rocks and plants in the way, which turned into gold. When his daughter hugged him, he turned into a golden statue. After learning his lesson, Midas begged the satyr to reverse the spell that gave that everything it will return to its original state. Once there was a speedy hare who bragged about how fast he could run. Tired of hearing him boast, the tortoise challenged him to a race. All the animals in the forest gathered to watch the hare run down the road for a while and then paused to rest. He looked back at the tortoise and cried out, "How do you expect to win this race when you are walking along at your slow paces?" The hare stretched himself out alongside the road and fell asleep, thinking, "There's a lot of time to relax." The tortoise walked and walked, never ever stopping until she came to the finish line. The animals who were watching cheered so loudly that they woke up the hare. The hare stretched and yawned and ran again, but it was too late. Tortoise was already over the line. After one of the lady finished buying some things from the supermarket, and as soon as she came out, she found 4 men getting into her car and trying to start the car. And because she is a woman who counts the unpleasant surprises of this kind, she took out a pistol from her bag and said to the 4 men, "You see, I have a gun, I'm good at using it, so stay away from the car or I'll shoot you." Then the 4 men left the car and ran away quickly. After that, the lady entered the car, put the bags she was carrying inside the car, and then tried to start the car, but to no avail. Meanwhile, a police car stopped next to her car, and the policeman in charge got out with the 4 men. The policeman said to the 4 men, "Is this the woman who threatened you with a pistol?" They said yes, and here she is trying to escape with it. The lady's car was the same color, but it was a different model, but she thought that the car of the 4 men was her car. She made a mistake and tried to shoot them. A customer came to the pharmacy to ask the pharmacist for a specific drug to treat his illness. The pharmacist told him that there was no such medicine. The patient insisted that the pharmacist find medicine for him at any cost. The pharmacist thought carefully about a trick that would satisfy the patient, so he told him that he had another type of medicine, but it had the same effect. The alternative medicine was just sugar pills and had nothing to do with the required medicine. But the surprise was when the patient came after several days and was completely cured of his disease. Because of his belief that these pills will cure him. There were only a few days left for the exams when 4 university students agreed to spend 3 days in a desert area for a walk. Believing that they would return with a clear mind that would help them perform the exam efficiently. There, they were seduced by the beautiful scenery of nature, so they were free from the exam. And when they knew that the exam had missed them, they thought of an excuse to give their teacher to repeat the exam for them. When they came back, they told the teacher, "One of our car tires exploded in a dark road where no one was there, so we waited for the next day to fix the tire, and the professor agreed to postpone the exam." On the day specified for the exam, the teacher asked the 4 students to sit each one of them in a corner of the exam hall so that they would not cheat on each other. The students were surprised by a paper containing the following questions. Which of the 4 tires exploded? What time was the accident? Who was driving at that time?